Hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of attempt number 8 of a one life run through the original Half-Life. Now I usually just skip past all this part, and I probably will in a bit, but I figured I'd go ahead and take this time to do a little bit of talking. So, without further anything, I'll just go ahead and launch into a little bit of a kind of just covering what's going on. So, obviously, this episode is coming out on Monday, the 1st or the 2nd? Well, either way, it's coming out first Monday in February. Last week, the next episode of Two Idiots Play Ark that was supposed to come out on Thursday did not come out, but instead it was just another Half-Life Iron Man run. The reason for that is because I am having to re-edit the episode. I went ahead and kind of showed it to someone and got their opinion of if they thought it was very funny or not, and half of the episode basically wasn't funny at all. And since the whole idea of the Two Idiots Play Ark is they're more or less kind of comedy videos of Eric and I doing stupid stuff and failing horribly, I kind of wanted to go ahead and re-edit that before it got out, and unfortunately I didn't get that done in time for Thursday. So luckily I had extra episodes of Half-Life recorded, and I say extra episodes, I was one ahead of what I needed, so I was able to go ahead and have that one come out on Thursday, and then on Friday I followed up with the next one as well. This coming Thursday, there should be the next episode of Two Idiots Play Ark as per usual, that, like I said, there usually should be. That said, however, Two Idiots Play Ark is a series that probably won't be lasting for very much longer. I probably will get 2 or maybe 3 more weeks out of it, so that's 2 or 3 more videos worth. But I kind of want to find something to replace it, partly because I find that Eric and I, as we've continued to play Ark, we really, really like the game. We've been playing it a lot, but we've gotten, decent at it, and the whole idea of Two Idiots Play Ark was kind of that we kind of need to suck at the game. Not purposefully suck, but just because we're not good at it, because we'd never played it, and so we were very inexperienced. We had no idea what we were doing for the most part, and we didn't know a lot of the things that were in the game in terms of dinosaurs and stuff like that. So, we got, kind of scared and jump scare type things, and a lot of, hopefully, entertaining things happened because we were pretty much noobs. As it is now, we're starting to get to the point where there have been a few things since we've played this past weekend, because we did play some more and we did record a bit of it. Some things did happen that will probably make it into a video because it was pretty entertaining, but for the most part, it's getting a lot fewer times when that happens. For the most part, it's more of us just playing the game and having a lot of fun, but I don't really know if that translates into a funny and a funny video. That is what that series was originally supposed to be, and I always knew that it was going to be fairly limited, that it wasn't going to be super long lasting. That said, Two Idiots Play, not necessarily Ark but something else, will probably be an ongoing kind of series. There will be short little probably I'd say on average less than 10 videos of us playing a game together, and then we'll probably move on to another game for Two Idiots Play. That said, we're still having a lot of fun playing Ark, and we're still going to be playing it a lot, so I probably might end up making some other videos for of the two of us playing Ark, and that might be kind of a longer form, more or less kind of long form Let's Play, I guess would be the best description of it. And I don't know what we're doing with that. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it very well might. We'll see. Kind of just going to wait and, like I said, just got to kind of wait and see what happens, how it goes. I might experiment with that and kind of some different techniques with editing for it. But we'll probably be straying away from trying to make the videos fun. Well, that makes it implies like we tried. It's gonna probably be moving away from the videos being intended to be funny and more to us just playing the game and having fun, as that's kind of more what it's getting into. It's less of, funny things happening yeah, and more of just us playing the game and hanging out. So we might still try and use it, but I don't know. I expect probably a change to that. But I probably will still be releasing more Ark Survival Evolved videos in the future. Yes, yeah. And that said, I also should probably do... I'm trying to... I lost my train of thought there. Oh, I recall what it was. I actually screwed up at the beginning of this episode. So I said that this was the first part of attempt number 8. This is actually the first part of attempt number 9. And assuming you watch the videos in chronological order, you'll see why I kind of made that screw up. I hadn't registered that there was an actual attempt 8, even though I kind of hate to call it an attempt number 8 because it was so bad. But yeah, we'll see. It was me being stupid in the test chamber before anything even happened. So yeah, that's happened a few times now. But I gotta count it. I have to count it because I did record it. And there is technically one unregistered. That's one documented attempt. I was recording it, but the video file got corrupted. But that's fine because I kind of died stupidly anyway. It was a very short run, if I recall. But yeah, so there was one attempt that kind of was the lost attempt that I wasn't able to record. I was gonna use it, even though I died super. It was pains-worthy. The death in that one was cringe-worthy, but I was going to use it. Unfortunately, the video did get corrupted, so I kind of had to just scrap it. I think I've referenced that a few times now in some of the earlier videos. So yeah, just a quick little fix there. This is actually attempt number 9, so part 1 of attempt number 9. Now back to kind of what I was talking about earlier. So I think I covered everything to do with Ark. That said, I do want to kind of talk about other potential series or kinds of videos that will be coming out. I'm not sure in terms of what I'm going to do, but I kind of need something else that's going to be released on Thursdays, because as I said, 2 Idiots Play Ark is going to be winding down to a end. I think it might end up lasting longer than I'm expecting, but I kind of feel like those videos are, while I definitely still enjoy them, and I personally think they were funny, I don't know how well they're going to be received and stuff, because humor is very subjective. So I may not do the Ark videos for very much longer, but I might end up doing a different kind of videos for Ark. Go into the door. I need you. Okay. The NPCs don't move while they're speaking, or you can't force them to move while they're doing their lines of dialogue. But once he's done talking, we can walk him into the door and get through. Nice little exploit there. Out of the way. Out of the way. And it looks like we saved no time. Well, we saved probably a second or two. So yeah, getting back to what I was talking about. So yeah, I'm looking for other games to do and other videos. That said, I don't have anything like set in stone for sure. Except I do have one, actually. I will be. I now have Star Citizen, which obviously lots of. I'm sure most people are aware at least of what Star Citizen is, even if they don't know that much about it. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. Anyone who is involved in video games has pretty much heard of Star Citizen. It's broken all kinds of records in terms of crowdfunding. It's raised something of like ridiculous, like I think it's at least one. I want to say it's raised $1 billion or more, but I don't recall the numbers. But it's ridiculous. It's broken all kind of records with crowdfunding and overall just the amount of like funding it has and stuff. Anyway, so I got it. I've played a tiny bit of it, not much, but I've got to test it out a little bit with a couple other DOF members who have it as well. And it's really fun so far. It's very limited in its current state, like the content is very limited, but it's still a blast, and it's amazing to see that game. And I'm really looking forward to that. So I will be making Star Citizen videos. I don't know what kind. And in fact, that might be the next 2 Idiots Play, because my friend Eric also has it as well. So Eric and I might be playing some Star Citizen together and failing horribly, because let me tell you, I am horrible at that game, particularly when it comes to trying to pilot ships. So we might make some kind of heavily edited, quote-unquote comedy videos of us failing horribly at Star Citizen. However, there are going to be some not quite as comedy-related videos. They might be funny in their own way, but there are going to be some more serious Star Citizen-related videos that I will be making at some point. I'm not going to say much more about it because it's kind of going to just wait for that to happen. I don't want to, like, reveal what those are, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope all of you will as well. I'm really excited about it. It will hopefully develop into an on-running, kind of a second ongoing series, but it kind of depends. Partly the game in its current state is fairly limited, so I'm not sure if we can actually do all the things that I'm hoping we can. And when I say we, I'm talking about myself and several other fellow DOF members. And we're hoping to do a series, but we'll kind of see how it goes. It will happen eventually, but it may not happen for a while until the game gets updated a bit more. Besides that, I am currently just started work on the next Napoleon Total War cinematic video. I'm really excited about it. The battle that I am using is a really awesome one. It was a ton of fun to play. It was myself, Eric, and Varangian. Varangian is one of my DOF members, is one of my fellow DOF members. Eric is actually a DOF member as well. He's also my a friend of mine in real life, and that's actually we've known each other since we were kids and stuff. And then he actually joined DOF. I want to say tail end of last year is when he joined. So I don't remember exactly when he joined, but he joined relatively recently. But so he is technically another member of DOF, but I know him. I've known him for a long time outside of that. So it was the three of us playing a battle. I believe the map we were playing was Dresden against 3 AI, and that was a lot of fun, and it's a massive battle, and it's going to be so much fun, and that's actually going to be split into multiple videos. I'm not sure how many it will be, but I am planning on actually editing it into separate parts, because if I did it into one video, the video would be super long and massive, and yeah, I think it'll be best that it's split into multiple parts, because the battle is of such a scale that to cover everything that happens, it's just going to have to be one of those things that's got to split it into multiple parts, which, is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to that, and I really hope everyone will enjoy that once it's done. But that probably won't come for another month or so, because the editing involved, as I said, the battle's massive, it's going to be multiple parts, the editing required will be a lot, and it will take quite a while for me to get that done, but I just started that. I'm going to go ahead and start proceeding with the game, but I have a few more things to ramble on about, but I do want to try and hurry it up to get through this and get back focusing on the game at hand. The main other thing I've got one or two more announcements, but I'm trying to think. There was something else I was going to say. All right, I wanted to let everyone know, anyone who watches these, please let me know in the comments section down below this video, specifically, if you would, what you guys would like to see video-wise. Do you want to see me start another game? I try and do a Iron Man 1 Life run through, because I could. If you have recommendations for games you'd like to see me play, again, let me know. I am very much looking for more games to play and more series to do. Obviously, I don't feel like I'm going to ever really do a straight-on just let's play of a game. Well, actually, I kind of am, but I'll get to that in a minute. That's one of the announcements. But I would, I don't know. If there's any games that people would like to see me do a One Life run attempt of, I definitely would like the suggestions. Now on to the announcements. The main other thing is I am going to be starting a new series, which I don't know what day it's going to be released on. It might be on Thursdays in conjunction with the 2 Idiots Play Arc, but it might be another video that comes out then. And also when the Arc videos stop, it will probably just be the only video that comes out. But anyway, what the series is going to be is I'm doing a playthrough of Black Mesa, which of course is the fan-made adaptation / remake of Half-Life. in the Source engine, and it's really, really awesome and amazing. And so it's going to be coming out. The first part should be out this week later this week as well, and it's going to more or less be a kind of normal Let's Play. It's not a one life run or anything like that. I'm going to just be playing as I would normally with saves and all that, but we'll kind of see how it goes. The main thing that I will be doing is a side-by-side comparison. So I am going to be doing a playthrough of this version of Half-Life, the original, and it will be I'll probably edit into where it's kind of like one corner of the screen will be the original Half-Life, while Black Mesa is obviously the main focus, and it'll kind of just show a side-by-side comparison of all the differences between the two as I play through it. But like I said, that's going to be kind of a normal Let's Play, but kind of not, I guess. I'm not sure what to consider it. It's kind of a normal Let's Play. I don't know why I'm going there. But it's, like I said, not exactly a normal Let's Play, because I am going to be doing a side-by-side comparison and talking a lot about the differences between the two. But that will be, the first part of that will be out this week as well. Besides that, the main other announcement that I have is I'm going to be doing a podcast with Peter Avastrat. And I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to be starting a podcast that should hopefully... I don't know when exactly that's going to start, because obviously it takes some coordinating between the two of us to schedule a time to record it and all that, but it should be happening within the next couple weeks. I want to say the first episode probably won't be out this week, but it should be out next week. And in terms of frequency, the podcast will probably be I think right now we're aiming for monthly, and I think we're going to just kind of settle for that for the time being, and if possible we might do it more often than that, but it's more or less right now we're looking to just do a monthly podcast. And that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about video games and possibly some non-video game stuff as well, but kind of the main focus will be video games, possibly some tabletop gaming as well, because I believe Peter he does some tabletop gaming as well. So we might see about doing some stuff of that. But yeah, that's more or less what the podcast will be focused on, is just gaming related stuff. And like I said, might on occasion talk about some other... Ooh, that was close. Might on occasion talk about some other things, but focused, of course, on gaming. And like I said, I think that's it for announcements. I might be trying... And, oh, right, of course, the main other one is the news... the other big series that I'm going to be starting relatively soon is going to be a Pathfinder campaign, which I am the game master of. That was a little bit messy there. I've done that a lot smoother. But yeah, so there's also going to be a Pathfinder campaign, which is starting in February. It should be I think it should be starting next week, and that is going to be, in terms of frequency, I don't think that's going to be able to be on a set schedule, because we are having to coordinate with a fairly decent sized group. I believe we're going to have 6 players, so that'll be a total of 7 people to coordinate between, and that probably will be at least monthly. We're going to try and aim for bi-weekly, so every other week for that, but I don't know how often. 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure about that. And hey, look at that. We're already to Office Complex. So right before I exit the elevator, I'm going to finish talking about the Pathfinder campaign. So like I said, that's should be starting relatively soon. And of course, the videos will probably be released on a not weekly. It'll probably be, the videos will be released over the series of a week. So if we do end up being able to do it bi-weekly, I didn't grab him in time. If that does end up being bi-weekly, we might actually be able to have a video, one video of it Monday through Saturday. But I don't know for sure, because the reason it'll end up being multiple videos is, of course, because each session will be several hours long, and obviously I'll be editing that down into smaller sized videos, probably about 30-minute 20 to 30-minute parts is probably what we'll be doing for that. But yeah, I think that's it for announcements. So I think we're good. So now we're gonna focus on this. Got 3 head crabs to kill in this vent. 1, 2, 3. All right. And I am, just as a reminder, watch the fan there. Also, that actually wasn't the reminder, but also is an important reminder. But as a reminder, I am also, I am playing on the hardest difficulty, which for Half-Life it's called difficult, but it is essentially hard, or hardest. Yeah. Ow! Don't shoot me. And I will again remind everyone, watch this door. Wait for it to open all the way or you will die. That one's empty. I always forget that. This one has health. And we are good to go through here. We'll just leave that head crab. This guard can handle the head crab. Okay, excuse me, guard. Thank you. And we'll head back through here and proceed on our way. Push the boxes over, and we're making pretty good progress so far, which I'm glad about. Hoping to be, well, it's a little bit ambitious to be all the way to surface. We've got hostiles, but I'm gonna go for it. I think we can make it through. I think we can make it through office complex in this part. Might make it a little bit closer to 30 minutes rather than, say, I should have killed him. I don't know how that missed. Ah, well. Won't worry too much about that. Up here. Wait for him to jump down. Ow. I failed there. Alright, now, be very careful not to get glitched on this door, as happened in the last attempt. I had to no-clip my way out, so he's dead. Really cool little thing to note. I have been watching some really awesome videos. I do not recall the name of the channel. I will probably include it in the video description. The name of the channel, that is. But because I discovered a really, really awesome channel the other day that has a lot of videos about the mechanics and programming for the original Half-Life, and it's really, really cool. So I'll probably link to that just because I feel like it. Because I'd like to share it, because it's really awesome. One of the things that it actually covered was the fact that the difference of the attack speed of the Vortigons between easy and normal difficulties versus hard. On easy and normal, it is 1.6 seconds, I believe, for the charge up to the lightning attack. However, on difficult, it is only 1 second. So it is quite a bit. It's a bit faster on normal difficulty compared to. I mean, it's a bit slower on easy and normal compared to hard. So I thought that was very interesting. And it also has some really cool videos detailing like the AI of the eye hounds. And obviously a lot of the things that the videos cover are quite make it around the corner in time. We are rushing through this pretty quickly. But as I was saying, the videos are really cool. I really enjoyed them because they just cover a lot of detail stuff that a lot of it was things that I did not know, because obviously as much as I've played Half-Life, I still have not noticed minor little details like the difference in attack speed of Vortigons, or there's actually a lot of detail stuff related to actually we already have does this have power cells in there? I don't think it has power cells, so we're gonna actually just skip it because we're pretty well stocked in ammo and we don't need the grenades from inside there. But yeah, one of the channel, I don't recall the name of the channel, but it had a really interesting video about eye hounds, because there was a lot of stuff about eye hounds that I had never known or realized. So that was actually the first one I found, I think, and then I checked out a lot of the other videos on the channel because it was just really, really interesting. Going silent here. Yeah, oh, I remembered something else I had meant to talk about. Sorry for going silent there, I was focusing up a bit. I want to try and... I am a bit low on pistol ammo, so I am actually going to go... I'm taking it a bit slow, so we probably won't... Probably won't quite make it all the way to... probably won't complete Office Complex in this part, but that's fine. Yeah, what I was going to talk about was I missed my stream for this past Thursday. That was due to some unfortunate things that happened IRL for me, and nothing super serious, but just some things happened and I was not feeling up to streaming this Thursday. And regardless of that, I will be back to streaming regularly starting today, actually. So, or tonight, I should say. Stream, of course, starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And it is... the channel is... DOF_Darren is the name of my Twitch channel that I stream on. But, as I was going to say, one of the things is a week or two ago, I actually started doing a run-through of System Shock 2, which is a game I've never played I've never gotten that far in it. I forgot about you. It's a game I've never gotten that far in. I've never completed it or anything, so I started playing it on the stream, and it actually might be a game that I end up doing some videos of. But if I do, in fact, play it for some videos, I don't believe it will be alone. I think I might actually try and do a cooperative Let's Play, because that's one of the cool things about System Shock 2 is that it's actually a game that you can play you can actually play cooperatively. Through the entire campaign, you can play cooperatively, and that's really cool. So I might actually do a cooperative Let's Play of System Shock 2 with someone at some point. I'm not sure who, actually. I don't have any person picked out or anything like that, so it'll kind of just be if I can find someone to do it with, and that will be a lot of fun. Oh boy, I thought I was going to miss that jump for a minute. Okay, so I've rambled a lot this episode so far and have not talked that much about the game itself. A large part of that is due to the fact that this is my 9th time. Well, not really 9th time. This is, like, honestly probably only my 3rd or 4th time. Hey, we actually did make it to We Got Hostiles. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Just mid-sentence, it's fine. So I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna end this episode here. So thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to check back for part 2 of attempt number 9 at a one life run through Half-Life.